We're now joined by Paul Harrison from Night Farm Machinery to discuss their winning piece of kit. Night Farm Machinery, as I'm sure many of you know, offer a complete range of industry-leading sprayers that combine technology, precision, reliability, safety and low cost of ownership, all of which are supported by a top quality 7 days a week support. So, very good morning. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You must be absolutely delighted, Paul.
We are, yes we are, for lots of different reasons. We didn't expect it. We like to support shows, especially UK shows, and so we were delighted to win the individual award, but even happier to win the overall award. So big smiles all around, Cliff. Big smile,
and I also like the humility with not expecting it. I mean, you've got a great product and a great company, though, surely. So
yes, but we didn't necessarily go in to win. We went in to participate because events like this need supporting 100%. But if you win, that's obviously a double whammy. So
you're on message today, Paul. I think you can definitely excuse yourself a little fist pump there.
Yeah.
So tell me about the Arable Innovation Award before we talk about the overall Founders Trophy.
Yes, well it's a system that Brian Knight, who still fronts the business, designed and implemented on all sprayers about 10 years ago.
Is that the Maximizer Pro?
That's Maximizer.
Right.
And then last year we started looking at the sprayer pipework, the plumbing, because we like to support the environmental side of the spraying, reducing sprayer residual volume, and we found that we could save some of the pipework. There are obviously cost advantages, but there's also environmental advantages. So that's when we came up with Pro, which is a next step Maximizer.
And that is basically you're using more directed, targeted and less product?
It is that, but less product in the sprayer being circulated to keep it clean, so less plumbing, easier to keep clean, a lot more hygienic. So
this is not just less in use, it's less at the end of the day when you service your kit and clean it down.
Absolutely, 100% clear.
And do you feel that sort of innovation is, you're not at the end here, there's more presumably that's...
There is more, yes, there's more that we can all do, and that's one of Brian's projects daily, is to come up with things that are either going to help customers apply chemical or save chemical.
And does it interact with all the different apps people have been talking to us about?
It's not actually app-based because it is a physical plumbing system. Clearly it's controlled by computers, but it's not app-based, and it will, because it has a benefit to operator, customer and the environment, it's now standard on every new sprayer.
So everyone
Everyone, Cliff, yes.
That is extraordinary, because I think one of the things that I have noticed over the last day or so is the technology now is like something from a science fiction film.
It is, yes, and it's been around, and Brian Knight and the company, they were early adopters of technology, especially Isobus, so we can work with a lot of other suppliers' equipment that the customer may have in the rest of their farming equipment. So we're big adopters of technology, and it won't stop here, it can't stop, you have to keep going.
Of course it can't, and what I love is it flies a little bit in perhaps some of the wrong perception people have of our industry. We are constantly evolving, and we're not sticking the muds, and our customers and the 35,000 people you see here today are desperate to innovate and do things better, quicker, cheaper, faster.
I quite agree with you. Productivity, environmental, we are vastly ahead of many industries, and like you've just alluded to, Cliff, the public don't appreciate how much we do for them and the environment.
No, I think that messaging will follow, though. You can't see a show like this and not realise that the days of farming as it was 30 years ago are rightly consigned to the history books.
Yeah, we would agree, and we help that transition.
Well, help that as an award winner. So where's the business based?
We're Luffenham, South Luffenham, which is just outside Stamford in Lincolnshire, a big arable area. They've been in business just over 40 years. and our predominant market is here, but we do sell in Europe, a lot into New Zealand, Australia, and even Israel. We do quite a lot of air sleeve technology sprayers back into Israel.
Oh, okay. You say back into Israel? Or?
Well, the air sleeve technology actually came out of Israel about 40 years ago, and that sort of the business folded, but Brian picked that up and adopted it and adapted it to his sprayers, and now we're reversing the flow.
So a Coles to Newcastle story.
Yes, exactly.
There.
Yes, exactly.
We love that. And how long have you been with the business?
18 months now.
And where were you before? What did you do before?
I was with the Case IH brand in the CNH Industrial Corporation for 30 plus years at various levels of management, business director, etc. And then joined Brian just 18 months ago.
And really, that's an extraordinary story then. In 18 months, you managed to win the industry's leading prestigious award. It's quite something.
It would be nice to say it's yes, Cliff, but it's, like everything, it's a team. And it is very much a very good, focused family team that brings in people from outside of the family and welcomes them in, and hence why it's working in the right way.
Well, it is a team sport.
It is a team sport, yes, absolutely.
And other than the award, how are you finding the show as a whole?
Well, yesterday was phenomenal. Outside of the award ceremony, we were very busy with the right sort of inquiries. And actually, I was a little bit later than Paige asked today because we've been so busy right from the open at 8:30. So we're smiley faces on every angle at the minute, Cliff.
Well, that's fantastic. It really is a record-breaking show. 35,000 people. I think it'll be over 40,000 by the time we've got loads of people watching online. You'll probably go viral on the internet after this, I imagine.
Oh my word!
The things you never thought you'd tell the family there, I'm sure.
That's right.
Which is fantastic. So I just really want to conclude by just saying, it's wonderful to see businesses like yours sort of coming through and winning awards. And the benefit to farmers is so apparent in everything you do. What's the next thing? And without breaking any state secrets, what's the next exciting thing that's coming out?
Well, I rang Brian last night and he said, "Have you got the award?" And I said, "Well, sort of." And he said, "Well, what do you mean, sort of?" Well, I said, "We won the innovation in the group, but we actually won the overall award." And he said, "Right, what are we going to do now?" And I said, "No, what are you going to do? Are you coming to the show tomorrow?" And he said, "Yes." I said, "Okay, well on Friday, you're back at the design board coming up with the innovation for the 2025 show."
Well, let's watch this space.
So we're on it.
Thank you very much for coming. It's been really nice to meet you. And many congratulations to Paul and the team. And you heard it, they're going to be going hard for 2025 as well.